Go.
Okay, it's 3:31, October 6, year 16. We're standing out in the front of the Trenton State House in New Jersey. We came to give out our cry today and to oppose the assisted suicide bill that is 82451. The reason is why we came out to oppose this bill is it's the first thing it's for itself and the domino effect what it have many consequences. The first thing is what we have to know is that only God can establish what is right and what's wrong. He created everything, so he's the boss to say what's right and what's wrong. As we start to uproot his rules, it's like we start to uproot a foundation of the biggest building, and the more we uproot it, the more the building will collapse. People try to divide religious from material things, but it's not like this. God created the material world. It should be according and combined with the religious. If we uproot religious, we uproot material. Now let's go like this. First step is like this. I would like to get the puzzles together to see how far the consequences of this bill for assisted suicide go. It could lead to genocide like in the time of Nazi Germany and Lenin and all the kind of things in Stalin. But let me try to get to the point. The first thing is like this. God prohibited to take away any human life in any circumstances. We cannot, the life is a God-given gift for us, and it's not our belongingness that we should have the choice. It's not our choice. We were born in this world without our choice, so we have to die without our choice. It's not our choice to choose what to do. Now the thing is like this. When we start to uproot this, because the people try to think they have compassion for people that are suffering physical cancer, God forbid, all the kind of diseases. The thing is like this, many people think it's compassion, but it will end with cruelty. Why? First of all, like told before, that we are not, the life is not our belongings, but people will have a lot of interest, will manipulate the sick patients to say yes, they want to die even they don't want to die. For example, family members, but they want to inherit the assets of the patient, they will have an interest that this patient should die very fast. It will be a lot of fraud. What is impossible to avoid when this death culture comes in, it would not be able to prevent and avoid a lot of fraud that's going to be around this. The other thing is like this. If that becomes a legitimate solution for problems, people suffer many other things. Mental problems, family problems, financial problems, disabled people, many people suffer. So then it will come up the thing and will say, look, after the death culture is in, why shouldn't other people they suffer should not also have the choice to die? Why should people then don't have a choice? They feel their life is so bad. Why shouldn't they jump out of the window, jump into the George and jump into the river from the George Washington Bridge? But we have many people does it. So this is some of the things that are going to happen. After this, when the life of a human will become so cheap, it's not going to be with the will of the patient even. The government will boss our lives. If we have it already, we have abortion, this is a barbarism thing. We gave already the choice for mothers to choose that the life of the children is their belongings. We don't believe so. The mother has no right to kill the child. So they kill the children today, even they are born, they're late months in the womb. They kill them very brutality, and they sell their organs. Nobody says against it anything. There's a little organizations, they try to fight it, but the government don't listen. The government don't listen what we have to say. So this means we have already things that the government will boss our lives. How can we deny so much testimonies of numerous people, the testimony of what they suffer themselves and about the friends and family members, after the doctor determined that they will die in 6 months, in 4 months, in 7 months. Thank God they're alive, they're walking on their feet, they're healthy and wealthy, and they have brought up children. Everything of this kind thing is denied. They don't listen even what we have to say. There's so many people, it was testimony this thing and they tell about these things. So this means again that this government, if he allowed murder against God's rules, it's leading to become a socialist country. It would not be the land of freedom anymore. And after this comes like this, if the government or people decide who should leave, who should not leave, what will avoid it shall not be like it happened in Nazi Germany when they decide who should leave, who should not leave. They didn't take out of their constitution that you're not allowed to kill a human being. Yes, there was in the constitution, but they just decide that a Jew is a subhuman. They decide who is a human, who is not a human. So remember, people, please do the best. I'm sure that many of the legislators, I don't think all of them, but many of the legislators, they don't read even the whole bill. They don't read the whole thing. They don't know what goes on. It's easier for the political things to say yes, to vote. They say yes, I will vote. I will vote yes, whatever they say. But please remember one thing, there are many legislators, they don't see the future. They don't see what's going to come up. And I'm sure many of them wouldn't like to put a cornerstone and a foundation for genocide. So if you please ask everybody should get up and fight against it, to oppose against it, bring up all your opinions, what you think against it. And I would like to finish my speech like this. We have to remember, USA stands for compassion, kindness, fairness. Let's not transform it for united sadistic aborters or united suicide assistance. What this means, brutality, cruelty, and all unfair, all the bad things, what's going to be the consequences. If we want to make America great again, and we want to have God's blessing, we have to listen to His rules. Thank you all, and God bless America.